This is your girl Mel Hall, and you're watching episode 3 of The Forum with Mel Hall. Now, we're here in Emerald Estate, and this is going to be the women's edition. Now, tonight's topic, we're talking about scheming in relationships, how men scheme to get women and how women scheme to get men. So we're just going to get women's points of view tonight only on scheming in relationships. We're also going to touch bases on chivalry. Is chivalry really dead? So you're watching episode 3 of The Forum with Mel Hall, and I hope.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Mel Hall, and you're watching episode 3 of The Forum with Mel Hall. Now I'm here with my girls Sunil and Christy, and we're talking today about scheming, okay? How men scheme to get women and women scheme to get men. So, Sunil and Christy, now tell me your best story of scheming. Give it to us right. Be honest. Brutally honest.
The best scheming story is to trick your man. Just call him from somebody else's number or text him from somebody else's number to see what he's doing and what he's up to. So today we scheme a dude. we call Trey. We schemed my friend's boyfriend. Trey, yeah. And we told him that we met him at the club last weekend and told him what he had on and who he was with, and he was going for it. Just going for the whole story.
I texted him, I was like, so when we gonna meet up? He was like, I ain't doing nothing today. What you wanna do today?
We asked him who you with. He said, and we asked him, was you in a relationship? He said, no.
And he really is in a relationship.
Yes. They kissed the girl.
And he didn't know who he was talking to this
and
whole
got a
time.
baby mama, the whole 9. He just don't. And he was just going on with the conversation.
I said, let's go to the movies. I want to see that new movie, Zombieland. He was like, alright, that's cool. He go to the movie.
So basically you all were successful in scheming.
Yeah, and he even said he'll pay for her way.
Oh, he even said he's going to pay her way.
Yeah.
Alright, now you heard it first. This is the first scheming story. They definitely did a good job at it. So stay tuned. We're going to get some more scheming stories together for you. This is your girl Mel Hall, and I'm here with my boy Asante, and the topic of discussion, if you're just now tuning in, is scheming, okay? Men scheming on women, women scheming on men. So Asante, give me your best scheming story. Tell me, have you ever been schemed on?
Yes, I have been schemed badly. I met this chick at Hooters, right? And she was a cool chick. We started out talking, just kicking and whatnot. And so we've been talking for a month. And so when we finally said we want to go out or something like that, and I invited her to go to the club with me.
Okay.
And so I said I was gonna pay her away or whatnot. And I wanna know why the hell would she bring her friend?
Okay.
And by me being a guy that I am, I pay her way and her friend way.
Oh, so you're a generous guy.
I've been a cool guy.
Okay.
So we finally get into the club. She don't want to kick it with me. Her friend is all up on me, and she just walking around looking scampy or whatnot.
So you're saying that her friend schemed on you?
Nah, she schemed on me.
How did she scheme on you?
Okay, you got me to pay your way and your friend way, but you don't want to kick it.
Oh, she schemed you for your money. That's a bad scheme, homie. So how did you get past that? How did you move forward from being schemed?
Well, I just take my time with chicks now.
Okay. And you've learned your lesson. Alright, this is my boy Asante and his scheming story. Now stay tuned, we got some more stories for you. Mel Hall, and you're watching episode 3 of The Forum with Mel Hall. Now in today's topic, we're discussing scheming, alright? Scheming in relationships, just men scheming on women, women scheming on men. So, I'm here with my girl Melanie.
Hello.
Melanie Howery. Now give me your best scheming story.
Well, one of my scheming stories is really not me, but it's one of my close friends. She was dating this guy who constantly stays in and out of jail. And one day he called her and he was like, I'm in jail and I need you to come up with $300 to get me out of jail. So she was calling, trying to gather some money to get him out of jail. And I was like, you need to call the jailhouse to see if he's really truly in jail because he's known for lying. So we schemed, we called the jail institute, and they was like, well, actually he was released 2 days ago. So actually, he had been out of jail
for 2 days, and he asked her for all that money.
Yes, he wanted her to come up, I think, with maybe like $300, $500, and then have one of his best friends to come up with like the other $400 to get him out of jail.
Oh no, but he was already out of jail.
Yeah.
And what is this guy's name? So we can make sure all women out there are not out here trying to talk to him. He is a schemer, okay? The king of schemes.
Alexander Luther.
Oh my God!
This is his name.
Alexander Luther, shame on you. All right, we'll be back with the Forum Male Hall.
Alexander Luther.
Right now, as we wrap up episode 3 of the Forum with Male Hall, now we were first discussing scheming, how men scheme on women and women scheming on men. But before we wrap up this episode, we're going to get a group discussion of everybody, and we're going to get the answers to one question that everybody is dying to know the answer to. Is chivalry really dead in relationships? Is chivalry really dead, guys? What do you think?
No.
Okay, elaborate. What was the
I'm pessimistic on the issue. I made it a piece of shit for 5 years, and I will never get those 5 years of my life back. And that's just how I feel.
Well, I want to live now, not in the past.
Business motto.
Well, I feel that why would you date someone that is not a gentleman? You act anyway if you date somebody that's not a gentleman. That makes you not a lady. Never settle.
I mean,
if chivalry is dead, it's because y'all.
Whoa!
Let me explain why though. Let me explain why though. Because you got a good guy like me, who
like Milton Howard.
like Milton Howard. Who I'm gonna open the door.
Walk on the beach.
I'm gonna open the door. I'm educated. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure that you're right. That you got everything you need. But y'all want a hood rat, somebody that's gonna take your money. You want a baby daddy, and that ain't me. So
it's not for everybody. Women, we do want a gentleman. We want somebody who's educated. We want somebody, No, we want you to be a
You want a
Look at you, you got the do-rag on though.
a do-rag does not mean you.
We want you to
That means he's trying to make some waves.
No, it's a time to be aggressive, and it's a time to put that aggressiveness aside and to be, passive and submissive to your girlfriend or whatever. It's a time and a place for everything. You don't have to come out rah rah rah, like a hood nigga all the time. You don't have to be funky all the time. It's just cause.
I could say the reason why people say chivalry may be dead is because if you settle for less, then hey, you're gonna get less. But I feel like if you're gonna be a woman and you want a gentleman, you need to speak up. You need to say, I ain't going. I'm not having this. I'm not having that. And if he a real man, he gonna be a gentleman anyway. So I wouldn't mess with no man.
Some women be turned on by that rough shit. I don't understand it.
But see, I'm turned on by both.
Thank you. You have to have both.
So we can't run.
They might just call me just to get good. They might say, like a nice guy, right? They might just call us for a good laugh or to get something off their mind and shit like that. But then when you want to go kick or hang out or something like that, it's always an excuse or boyfriend.
So basically, all in all, what they're saying is chivalry isn't dead. It's just depending on the woman and your own standards. So thank you so much for watching episode 3 of the Forum with Male Hall. I hope you've heard some things that you can take back with you in your own relationships and your own life. Make sure you stay tuned for episode 4. Thanks for watching.